It's Patrick BlackRock P Money, and today is actually my last day in Phnom Penh, Cambodia for this year. So today I'm gonna go ahead and check out Thailand, Bangkok. You see, I've been to Thailand before, during the pandemic actually, when they still made you quarantine. So I quarantined for 14 days, which is 2 weeks, something I will never ever do again. Because I came in, did the test, and they still made me quarantine. I had all my tests negative. They still made me quarantine for 14 weeks. But I was so determined to get out of the matrix. I decided to do the quarantine for 14 days. And it was something I would never do again. I would never encourage anyone to do. And next stop is Thailand. From Thailand, then probably, because I've been to Bangkok before, and I went to Chiang Mai. So this time I'm gonna check out Bangkok, and God willing, maybe check out Pattaya, Jim Tin. But I don't think I want to go there. It's just kind of not my type of scene. But I might have to check it out and then proceed to my other destination, this Asian trip, trying to find the place for me to plant my flag. See, the Philippines probably off my list now, so Cambodia is on top of my list. Thailand is on the list, kinda, because Bangkok is is the #1 visited city in the world. Not in Southeast Asia, not in Asia, in the world. The #1 visited city in the world. And Kuala Lumpur is, I believe, #6, so somewhere there. And Cambodia is not on the list. The Philippines is not on the list. So I like a city like that, so I can run my Airbnb business there as well. So stay tuned. Let me see what my impression of Thailand will be as normal. Because the pandemic, that's different. Let me judge it on a normal visit. All right, stay tuned, subscribe, and like, comment, share this video. Sharing the video favors the algorithm. It makes the algorithm or the audience that YouTube judges it on know that the video is good and interesting, and we can grow this channel. Because I want to grow to at least 1,000 subs, then I can start going live and start dropping real gems. There are things that you would need to make an informed decision. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Take care. All right, Patrick BlackRock, we are at the airport now. There are a couple of things that I want to talk about. Check. All right, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about regarding traveling Cambodia. So now, as I was leaving, they wouldn't let me leave because I overstayed my visa for 6 days. Always be cognizant of your visa. It was 30 days, they give you 30 days. Be cognizant of when it expires if you're going to stay longer. Make sure that you go ahead and get that extension or do a visa on. You could just get the extension. So I wasn't paying it. That was just a lot of stuff going on that I was doing. I wasn't actually planning to overstay. However, I overstayed it by 1 week. And when you overstay, they charge you $10 a day. Let me repeat that again, $10 a day. Because when I was at the customs, I was trying to leave, or the border agent, yeah. He told me $10. I thought it was like, $10 for the whole thing. Then when I went to the counter to pay, they're telling me $10 per day. So $60 total. And you have to pay it or you cannot leave. They will even take your passport and hold it. If you don't have the cash to pay, they only take cash, no card. If you don't have cash to pay, they would escort you to the ATM where you could get money and pay them. Luckily, I'm carrying cash, which I always advise. If you're traveling, you gotta carry cash. You can't just rely on your cards. That's just I want to say common sense, but that's uncommon sense, as Charlie Munger would say. So that's the number one thing. If you overstay, $10. I remember, and this is Cambodia. I remember when you coming in.
And what people mean when they say a man has common sense is uncommon sense. And
cash, no credit cards. If you don't have someone will escort you to an ATM machine so you can withdraw money. So I remember when I went into the Philippines and Thailand. Last time I was in Thailand, they just gave me my visa. I didn't pay because I came from the Philippines to here. I did not pay for a visa when I was in the Philippines, and I overstayed in the Philippines by 10 days, which I'll keep planning to leave. There's something will come up and I'll extend. And when I left, and they didn't say nothing. They did not say anything. They just checked my passport, and since I was on my way. Here in Cambodia, you pay $10 a day for if you overstay. They were telling me, oh, there's no penalty, just $10 a day. $10 a day, that's a penalty. I don't care what you say. $10 a day, that is a penalty. So you can't tell me there's no penalty and you charging me $10 a day. And yeah, it was like 3 older guys, like older, maybe 60s, with a big frown on their face, and one young guy. So the young guy was smiling and explaining it to me, and the older guy, even when I was coming in, the older guys, they have this frown on their faces, which for the younger guys they smile, which I understand because I studied Cambodia and the Soviet Union in college. Communism takes your smile. I mean, communism, for you people that don't know, for those of you that don't know, communism is bad. I remember starting in college when the Soviet Union fell, and Boris Yeltsin, who became the Soviet president, brought the American businesses in. We were training the Soviets, like working at McDonald's, how to smile. You tell them smile, they go, oh, what? Yeah, crack a little smile. When you saw someone their burger, put a little smile on your face. They'll be smiling and looking around. So that's what communism does to you. So if you see the older guys and they're scowling at you, don't take it personal. It just, you can't teach old dogs the tricks. So some people get a certain age, the damage is done. But the younger ones, of course, they smile. So that's that. Today being my last day in Cambodia, I didn't like that little stain, especially when it's always all cash. Because coming from Nigeria, every time a government official start taking money under the table, I always suspicious that, hey man, someone is skimming off the top. And they were telling me, oh, it's government money, it's not our money, it goes to the government. Bullshit. Every time they're taking something under the table, yeah, someone's skimming off the top. So every time they refuse to leave a paper trail. I'm not saying they're corrupt, but hey man, if you quacks like a dog and walks like a dog. I'm not saying they're corrupt, but hey, kind of seems funny. They only accept cash. So, and if you have USD, they take USD, US dollar. And they were trying to only take USD because I still have some Cambodian real on me. I'm like, nope, take your shit money. Take it. And he was, oh, you go exchange. No, you take it. And I pulled out my phone and did the calculation and how much it was. You subtract that from the USD and give me back my balance in USD. I ain't playing no fool. So, of course, I was saying this with a big smile on my face. When in situations like this, you don't want to escalate and make it worse. Just be calm, collected, and smile, and don't try to argue with them, but still be, be assertive. Yeah, that's that. So for Cambodia, a couple of things that I want to touch on that I touched on previous videos. If you come into Cambodia for the phone services, don't get Smart. I do not recommend you get Smart. Smart is actually a waste of money. I put $20 in it and it depleted in in 3 days, probably less than that. It depleted the entire, even when I specifically asked for the unlimited plan. And I loaded again, the same thing happened. I was traveling from Phnom Penh to Siem Reap. The whole data depleted on the road. I was stranded, no way to call Grab. Did some research. Zelle, it's called Zelle. It's much better. And I got it unlimited everything for $15, and it's been working perfect. High speed internet, fantastic ever since. And I have no problem with it. High speed internet. And another thing, if you come from the US, download Magic Jack or the Magic app, download it on your phone so you can call back home with ease, like with clear, no static, no phone call dropping on you. You can call back home and people will hear you crystal clear like you are just in the US. And that's Magic Jack. Costs you $4. You get unlimited text, unlimited call, but you have to have Wi-Fi. It's like Wi-Fi. So you get that. What else you need? That's for your phone call, staying connected. You get Zelle, this guy. So I'm gonna put it up. You get Zelle, and that's for your phone service. And if you're gonna be staying in BKK area, just bear in mind, BKK area is nice. However, you'll be paying double the prices over in BKK area. Riverside is nice. If you get, the only thing you're gonna be paying extra on Riverside area is gonna be your Airbnb or your hotel. You're gonna pay a little bit extra, not too much. However, on that entire packet, you have stored the prices is half of what you're paying in BKK. So BKK is much more like they built it like this Manhattan type of hip neighborhood. It's like BGC in the Philippines. So it's like the influence of American culture in this day and age. Everyone wants to have those type of neighborhoods in their big city. So that is originally what BKK area is. It's like Manhattan. You're not gonna be getting any difference in service or products as you'll be getting in Riverside. However, you'll be paying double the prices over at BKK area. So from the airport to BKK and Riverside, your bill is going to be about 16 to 18,000 real, which will come out to about $3 to $5 max. You shouldn't pay more than $5, and that's for tuk-tuk. If you're taking Grab car or van, is going to be different than that. So for your transportation, download Grab. Download another one. It's called Pass App. Pass App is the one that most Cambodians use. Most times you find cheaper. Like the price will be cheaper, but it's going to be the same tuk-tuk. It's like Lyft and Uber, where Grab is like Uber. Pass App is like Lyft. So you're still going to get, because a lot of the guys that drive the tuk-tuk, they will have Pass App and they will have Grab. So it's not like you're getting anything different. You're still getting the same tuk-tuk. So you need that for your transportation. You don't have to change your currency from the USD to Real. So for convenience sake, just keep all your money on USD. That's one big big mistake that I made. Coming in is changing my money to Real. Every vendor, even the ones on the street, accepts USD. And most of the time they will quote you in USD. Alright? So don't even bother exchanging to Cambodian Real. Just keep USD. And the reason why you should keep it in USD is if you don't use it, you don't have to worry about trying to change it back or go on a shopping spree, buy a bunch of stuff that you don't need just to spend the money. But if you want to change it back, they hit you on that fee. So it's like they chop your money in half. So keep your money in USD. If you run out of cash, then you go to ATM. Most of the ATM dispenses in USD. And for me, when I took out money in USD, there was no extra charge. They charged me the $5 ATM fee that they would have charged me if I took it out in USD or if I took it out in Cambodian Real or the Khmer Real. So much more advantageous to keep it in USD. So by the time you leave it and you don't change it, you don't use it, you can just keep it. And that's for your currency. And for the food, you just kind of figure that out for yourself. If you eating Cambodia or Khmer food, you're gonna be paying average $3 to $4 a meal, good meal. The drinks is usually $1. For like the tea, passion soda, it probably be about $1.50. Like regular tea, green tea, lemon tea, those are usually about $1. Then if you're in BKK area, they will be charging you $3 for the same tea. Alright, so you're charging, maybe you find a place that charge you about $2.50, but most of the time you're paying about $3. And the meals will be $6 rather than $3. So Cambodia is still like, this is the airport, and when I went through that, that was barely anyone over there. So this is like a hidden gem. Still not too many people that travel here. You know what? I used to see lots of, since the beginning of December, majority of the Caucasian people that I used to see, it's like they disappeared. It's like they're all gone. Around this time, the temperature outside is real nice and cool, like Southern California feel to it. It will peak around 12, then it kind of start cooling down. So this is this best time to visit. If you go to the market, night market, central market, now with very little customers, you could drive really a hard bargain and get good stuff. Like this hat, I bought this hat for I think $2. I think a good time to visit. The accommodation is not as crazy as it is in Thailand around this time of the year. Because I'm heading to Thailand right now, but I'm not gonna stay long. I might, I don't know yet. Let's just see. So I might stay long because I really wanna touch down in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, since it's really high on my list. It checks off a lot of the boxes when I did my research in terms of getting a permanent residency, my second home program with Malaysia. Cambodia does the same thing, and I can own land free and clear in Malaysia. It's really high on my list. I like that. It beats all of the rest of Asia in terms of that, with the exception of South Korea, you as a foreigner, you could own land. And in Malaysia, I as a foreigner can own land as well. So that's really, really, really very, very attractive. Makes Malaysia attractive. I can own condo, freehold, like free and clear. And of course, my second home, which is very easy thing to get. So I'm gonna definitely be touching down in KLM, and hopefully I like it. And the other boxes checks off as well, and it's crazy cheap. It's about the same as Thailand in terms of the purchasing power parity for your money, and you're getting great service. And it's not as, and right now I believe KLM, Kuala Lumpur ranks number 6 on the most visited countries in the world. Let me put that up again. Yes, Kuala Lumpur, number 6. As Bangkok is number 1, followed by Paris, which is overrated, then London and Dubai. So the competition is really Dubai, Singapore. Singapore is up there. However, Singapore, the prices are high up there as well in Singapore. It's nice and clean, but the price, you can beat Kuala Lumpur with the price and what you get, the amenities, the infrastructure, the people, and it's a Muslim country, which I'm very interested in the Muslim faith. I need to study that more, see if it's something that I'm going to be converting to. And then New York is actually below Kuala Lumpur. New York is, then Istanbul, followed by Tokyo, then this Ayantala, which I believe is the capital of Turkey, then Seoul, South Korea, then Osaka, Japan, then Macau, then Phuket. Phuket is at number 14, and then Pattaya number 15. Then you have Milan, number 16, Barcelona, number 17, 18, Palma, Spain, and number 19, Bali, Indonesia, and number 20 is Hong Kong. So Cambodia, Phnom Penh didn't make the list, or any of Cambodian cities. The Philippines didn't make the list. Any of the Philippines, Manila, Cebu, and all that, they didn't make the list. And I see why. And Cambodia as well, I see why. Even though Cambodia is on the coming up, there's a lot of things they need to fix, including with the immigration system. When people come in, you shouldn't be charging them $35 for visa on arrival. That deters a lot of people. Not me, obviously, but it's a deterrent. And then there's a little stain taking $60 from me just to leave. It's not attractive, There's a lot of things. Many of the times, these people don't know that they're competing with other countries. You're competing with other countries in the same region. And another thing that makes Kuala Lumpur very, very attractive is its hub. You could get anywhere in the world with ease from their airport. So I'm gonna stay in Thailand for a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, before you leave, of course, before you enter Thailand, regardless of where you're entering from, they will want to verify that you have an on-one ticket. So you could go to ononeticket.com and book it. Cost me about $16, and I booked it at the counter. It was that quick. Paid with Apple Pay, and it was that quick. And I showed the agent, and he put in information. So make sure that you have that situated, and if you don't, you can just book it on the counter. It's called onwardticket.com. Go in there, type in that you're going from Bangkok, or if you're staying in Pattaya, go in there from there to another country, and you should be good to go. And get your travel insurance. That's another thing I want to touch on. When you're traveling, get your travel insurance. Every country is going to have their own. So Thailand has the one that is very attractive to Thai hospitals that they like, and Cambodia has this. So that's another thing that I want to touch on. And yeah, go ahead and what say you? Have you ever been to Cambodia? Are you thinking about coming to Cambodia? Leave a comment down below. I'm in Thailand. All right, just got into Thailand for the first time in what? Since after the pandemic, actually. So, about to go to a sushi place. Give me something to eat. And see if I move here in Thailand, man. Maybe Thailand, maybe Malaysia will win. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll go back to Cambodia, which is high on my list at this time. So, got a nice Airbnb that turned out to be a hotel. But it's like a boutique hotel. See, this is what I like this. This is what I'm actually transitioning to. I'm still going to be doing the regular Airbnb. However, I like boutique hotel like this one. This is what we call boutique hotel. It can be rented out as an Airbnb. At the same time, it looks like an apartment. It has everything. It's not like the traditional hotel. It has like a full kitchen. You know, you can sit here, make a meal, eat. It's a whole vibe. All right, and it's walking distance to a lot of amenities. All right, I got a friend of mine that is going to be meeting me up for dinner at a sushi place. Have that, take a shower, and call it a night. See ya. If you like that video and you want to watch others like it, click right here. To understand the tenements of this channel, click right here. This channel is viewer supported. Consider donating. Live your new dream.